think I'm correct. I do believe that we are live. Yeah, okay. We are live. Um, yes, so we are live on YouTube. So, um, okay, so again, we are live right now. Um, using the Radar Omega app that you can buy on iOS and Android and Windows, Mac, and all that good stuff. We're live tracking a conditional tornado threat down in Texas. Um, Nothing's guaranteed to happen, but something could happen. Um, but don't worry, we aren't just going to be covering Texas. We will be covering a bunch of other places. But this storm right here, you can kind of see it. We've got a little bit of a hook to it here. I don't know if that's actually rotating or not. We can check and see with the velocities here. We'll switch this off, and then we'll go to high res velocity here, and we'll see if anything's rotating. I don't think it is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It's not in a favorable atmosphere to want to rotate, but it would be if it was. It would be right there, but it's not. So it is a good thing we don't have any rotating storms. The only storms that could possibly want to rotate are the storms out here near Abilene, Texas. Um, because that's just where the primed environment for rotating storms is over here in this part of Texas. So, if you know anyone who lives from Lubbock to Abilene and anywhere in between, basically, if you know anyone who lives in this part of Texas, down in here, tell them, be like, hey, be prepared because you could have a tornado happen. Nothing is guaranteed, as like I said, all these storms have to pop up. They have yet to form, but when they do form, and stuff. So you know, you know, blip, blip, and blip right there. Um, so yeah, we've got just that main area. Then we've got a couple little blips that are popping up, and these things right here, is it circling and tries to move right here? Those are active storm chasers. Um, and stuff. So eventually, when they get close to the storm, they'll turn the cameras on that they have in their cars, and you will be able to get you can get live feeds from the storm chasers, and you can see what they're seeing, basically, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, but right now everything's pretty calm. Again, the stuff's probably just gonna stay pretty calm throughout today. This is not really a thing we needed to go live for, but it was just a thing because I wanted to test some stuff out just to see how this see how this goes. Um, and basically just this is kind of like a test stream, so um, yeah, um, um, but yeah, so nothing's forming yet. Um, we'll give these blips some time to mature and maybe something. I don't know. Hopefully not, but we can check. So we do have a boundary that is forming right here. Right there, we have that little boundary line. So, um, 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 the stream's gonna be pretty boring for the first while because nothing's going on right now. So, I also did realize, um, kind of a dumb mistake on my part, and I'll get it fixed later. Um, I posted the same video in a row and just titled it differently. So I will get that fixed. Don't you worry. Um, I'll get that one. I'll get it fixed and everything. So once I get that fixed, then everything will run perfect. Like I said, still in the beginning stages of this of today. I don't know how long it'll be. Hopefully, storms start to fire up here within the next 45 minutes. And yeah, but basically, right now we're just gonna be hanging out, chilling a little bit, just waiting for the storms to fire up here. We probably could have waited until 2:45, but I didn't know if anything was going to fire up sooner. So we do have a storm here in Big Springs. So yeah. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for this storm here in Granbury. Don't want just check. Bleh. Check just this linear line of storms that have popped up. But um, if anyone is watching right now, can you type in the chat? uh, Lee, that's not what I meant, but okay. Oh man. Uh, that's funny. Didn't expect that. Um, yeah. So right now we're just looking at some thunderstorms. There's no threat. The tornado threat for Nebraska is kind of just, it's not a big thing. No, the biggest tornado threat in Nebraska would be right in here. So I don't know where this cell is by York. But we do have a severe thunderstorm warning over here in Oklahoma. I'm trying to figure out what the closest radar to the storm is. Probably this one. I don't know how fast it's moving. Maybe this one. At 126 miles. And from here it's 136. Okay, so we do have the closest radar to this storm. Lee, how you doing? How's it going out in there? Yeah, so nothing really. We do. Oh, wait, actually, hold up. Hold up. Oh, ho, 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 ho. We do have some broad. So red's going away from the radar, and green is going. We do have some broad circulation in the storm. I mean, you can see it's getting inflow fed. It's just, the outflow isn't as strong. But it doesn't mean that something can't form. I mean, something obviously can form. I don't know if it will, but it can, and it could. Obviously, we pray that it doesn't. No, let's go with black. I feel like black's just easier to see. Yep, okay. So we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for this storm with that rotation. Um, let's click on this and see if there's any tags on it. So this will be in Oklahoma. So I think it's this one right here. No, it's that one. We want the different ones. Oh, no, there's only one in New Mexico. Oh. Union, New Mexico. This is the one we want. We want this radar set work though. Whoa. Man, it's so fast. Okay, just read here. Um, The street stones were located along the line, extending. Hazard 6-mile-an-hour wind gusts and half dollar size hail. Oh, it's two different things, Lee. One is showing the reflectivity, and the one is showing the winds red. So here, I can show you. Um, okay, so they have enhanced this warning out into Texas and Oklahoma now. But no, Lee. So what I'm trying to say is, so what we have right now is this is the reflectivity, high res reflectivity right here. And this is just showing you the precipitation. Okay, the velocity is showing the winds. So get a pencil. So the radar is down here. So anything that's red is going away. Whoa, we need to change that. We can't have it be that. We have to put blue. So anything you see down here that's red is going away from radar, and anything that is green is going towards the radar. So when you get away and towards next to each other, you get that spin. We just so happen to have a little bit of that happening to the west of Clayton, New Mexico. Um, and yeah, does that kind of help figure things out, help clarify things for you? So we have this going this way, okay? I have this going like that. So it all depends if this will strengthen, if it's going to dissipate. I don't know. So Lee, does that help you? Does that help you understand what's going on a little bit better? Something tells me, I don't know. I feel like you're lying, but I'll believe you. So yeah, we have that storm. We do have a little bit of a blip right here. We don't know what direction the storm's moving. We'll have to see. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the storm is moving this way. And this blip's kind of moving like north. So Connor Croft is headed down towards these little blips. And here, actually, that storm that's with Big Springs has really exploded. So, yeah, pretty cool. Not cool, but interesting, I guess. Um, yeah. So right now stuff's pretty mellow. Um, nothing too crazy going on right now. But obviously stuff can change. Stuff probably will change. But sorry, Lee, I just saw your comment, your chat. Yes, I do. All right. So if anyone new is tuning in, just put a put a hi or something in the chat. Let me know that if anyone new is here. Right now we're just waiting for stuff to fire up, like the storm down in Big Springs has pretty fast actually. Do they anticipate it worse things as day goes on? It's hard to tell. I mean, this isn't a huge thing, a huge outbreak type scenario. Um, let's just where did the thing go? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna click off of it. I don't know where my drop down. Um, um, I don't know. It's a tough question to answer just because it's not a huge um outbreak type scenario. It's just a local conditional thing. I once the storms fire up, they will probably worsen. But I don't expect anything too crazy. Yeah. So right now, nothing has changed in the form of any larger tornado risk or change in the outlook. Obviously, that can change too. Let me check on my phone because I don't want to have to. It's not the end of the world, but just for the just for the sake of things, I guess. There's a new message for discussion there. So I'm just looking at the. Actually, you know what? I can show you this. I'll just show you this. Um, that's the setup right there. um, SPC outlook. Okay, so um, this is the Storm Prediction Center's thoughts. So hopefully this answers your question, Stephanie. Um, um, is there any other questions right now before stuff starts to form and hopefully do what they say it's going to do, but it no promises that it does. But are there any questions before stuff kicks off here? So this one shows supercells made developed by 21Z, damaging gusts to 80 miles an hour in large hail to baseball size possible. So a watch is likely for this area. Watch probability right now is at 80%. That's pretty high. That's for that one. Um, so there's a chance in southeastern Colorado for a landspout tornado to happen. Um, I don't know how large of a chance that is. Um, so this one's showing another potential for just gusty winds, large hail. Strong gusts of marginal hail possible as it moves east. Um, that was for the morning. Yeah, that's morning. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why. I'm watching on my phone just to see everything. It's kind of, it's really far behind. I don't know how to edit that, but they have updated the risk for tomorrow. We now have 2 slight risk areas for tomorrow, so we can kind of cover this right now before everything fires up. Right now it's just a hail and wind threat. There. Oh, okay. So there's a 5% chance of a tornado in Arkansas, Mississippi, and Louisiana. Um, we probably won't go live for this just because this was just more of a test stream, anyways. But right now, well, we have the people we have right now. If you want to share this with any of your friends or family on Facebook and get this stream out there so people can join, see what's going on in the world, especially if you have friends or family that live down in these areas of Texas, Oklahoma, and just tell them that, hey, so there's a chance for severe weather in your area. So yeah, if you want to do that, it'd be greatly appreciated. Helps this stream and the channel get out there. Um, helps out more people stay weather aware. Even when we have these low, non-tornado driven threats, it's still good to keep people aware because quick spin up tornadoes can happen and have happened before. So yeah. Alrighty. So now, so far, I don't think. I mean, we do have all these. Doing a great job. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Lee. Um, trying my best. Um, um, yeah. Right now, nothing too significant happening. Um, we will watch for that brief tornado spin up threat as these storms get closer and closer into that area over here in southeast Colorado. Um, yeah, so as you can see, that little blip we had is it's kind of getting overtaken by the parent storm and stuff. So that's kind of what we might have a brief spin up actually happen here very shortly. We do have some pretty broad, but it is still pretty tight for a broad rotation. I mean, for any of you guys new joining in, um, so what we have on the left of the screen right now is the reflectivity. So this is showing your precipitation, okay? And on the right of your screen, we have the winds and the velocities, okay? So anything that is this red right here is going away from the radar. So it's going this way because our radar is down here, okay? Anything that is this green, that is going towards the radar. So when you get these convergence of reds and greens like this, that is, whoa, that is cause for concern because that does mean that there is some rotation in the storm. Um, yeah, I don't know how far up in the storm we're looking because right now this doesn't look too impressive on radar. But, you know, anything can happen, so that's why we always monitor stuff when we see that. When we see those. I mean, it's broadened now, but we do have some pretty strong straight line winds coming in here. Yeah. Um, yeah, so this blip, it has increased, not massively. Like sometimes we'll see blips that like just explode out of like nowhere. Luckily, we don't have that atmosphere today, and quite frankly, I don't think we'll have that atmosphere for a while yet. At least for a couple of weeks. But Coahoma, you're just had a pretty decently strength thunderstorm roll through the area. Um, nothing, nothing too crazy yet on the radar. So, so yeah. Um, we definitely will. You know. Okay, I saw. I didn't see anything. There should be some couple. All right, so now we do have some. We got some tiny, tiny little blips out here by Callaway, just northwest of Lexington, north of Gothenburg, Nebraska, and stuff. And those will intensify as the afternoon grows older. Um, we have a significant weather statement for Nebraska, for Blount and Brown counties, Nebraska. Let's see if we can. What does it say? Delta radar is tracking a strong thunderstorm 8 miles northwest of Brewster, moving northeast at 20 miles an hour. Wind gusts of up to 40 miles an hour. Pea-size hail. And obviously, the time of year that we have this stuff in Nebraska always is awful because, you know, the crops are growing, the corn's growing, and stuff like that. So when you see this minor hail damage to vegetation is possible, you always worry that corn could get damaged. Locations impact include Holly Flats and Johnson's Corner. If you're caught outside in this, you may get injured with some hail hitting you in the noggin. So just make sure you stay safe and inside. Um, yes, right now we have some pretty strong storms moving into the Omaha metro area right now, which is crazy because what was it, almost 5 hours ago? These were in my video that I didn't post today, and I reposted the video from yesterday. I'll get that fixed and post it later after this. You will be able to hear, I think, maybe some thunder in the background of that video when I posted it. So, yeah. But do we have who is yeah, again, are there any other questions before stuff starts to pick up a little bit? Are there any other questions, concerns? Just want some knowledge on what's going on, what you're looking at. Okay. Um. Oh, Lee. Well, I'm glad you're understanding it, Lee. That's always good. Lets me know that I'm doing a pretty good job of explaining what's going on to you. Yeah. Not much going on right now, Lee. So you want to just chit chat for now while we wait for stuff to just form. We do have our full boundary though, right here. So yeah. Okay. I'm just checking something there. So Connor Croft, he is making his way. Let's see if his camera is on yet or no. Um, does not look like it is. Um, but yeah, if you're just tuning in, uh, type something in chat just so we know. Yeah, so Connor Croft's camera is not turned on quite yet. Would you want to storm chase as well, or just report the storms? That's a good question. Um, probably kind of probably a little bit of both, kind of like what Reed Timmer did when he worked for KFOR in Oklahoma. Not only did he storm chase, but he also reported in the storms and stuff. So, um, I do want to kind of do both, storm chase and report at the same time. And obviously, to get there, you just gotta take things one step at a time. So, step one was just posting stuff on Facebook, even if it wasn't in, the area. Step two is creating the YouTube channel and posting on it daily and stuff. So right now we're in the minor steps of working to that place. So yeah, good question though. Thank you for that. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them. Right now we have a grace period right now as the storms are not fired up quite yet, but they should be, and I anticipate by the time that they do, they will get pretty like this right here. I mean, most storms when they go through an area like this, they kind of take the energy out of the area. But if you see, we have another cell forming just to the south of Big Spring, Texas. Whoa, there was a delay on the zoom. Oh, wow. Um, but yeah, so this storm right here, okay, the one that's just north of Coahona, okay, was right over top of Big Springs, and it went this way, okay. Now, normally, storms will take energy out of this area, okay, so there is no available energy for any other storm, okay. Obviously, you can see the atmosphere we have done here as something has just formed south of Big Springs, right on top of Elbow, Texas, okay. And here's our outflow boundary, this just line. So that doesn't necessarily, that green isn't necessarily rain. It's just wind and debris. Okay, so these guys down here, so who is this? So Corey Gherkin. Okay, so his camera is on. His camera's up.
Yeah, that's always funny when somebody pops in chat and they're somebody else. It happens so often too. It's mostly Brandon though. Like people pop in chat, say, "Hey, Brandon," it's like, "Hey, wrong chat." Then people do it to him. They get there and say, "Hey, Corey," it's like, "Hey, wrong chat."
My bad, guys. I was spacing off. uh, just radar, see if anything's forming up. No, so all of these storms are just, you know, Nothing too crazy. Let's go back up to that one storm that had that little bit of rotation with it. Um, um, okay. Click on the radar here and just see if anything has changed. That one south of Boise City has kind of now that one has ramped up pretty fast. Um, and stuff. So storms are sites begin to blow up. Um, Alright guys, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I am back. I am back. Okay. Still fun. Weren't firing up as fast as I thought they would. Thanks, Lee. Severe thunderstorm warning in Louisiana. Let's go and check this out real quick. Whoa, what is going on here? That's weird. Okay, well, just, yeah. Okay, we have a tornado possible tag on this storm in New Mexico, near Clayton. So, do we have any questions? So nothing's seeing if they updated anything. Does not look like it. Yeah. Doesn't look like anything's been too uh, why do you want to do this as a career? Um, just because my love for weather and yeah, that's about it. Short and simple. Love for weather and just yeah, the love of, that I have for weather. So yeah, that would be that would be why. Um, you have a pretty impressive looking sail that probably has some decent sized hail with it. Fair enough. uh, Quarter size hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. Southern Colorado Springs Fountain, Fort Carson, Security, Winesfield, excuse me, and Pueblo West are in the path of this storm. So if you know anyone in that storm, tell them to stay away from windows. There's some pretty decently sized hail. 1 inch of diameter hail to be exact, and 60-mile-an-hour winds are headed their direction. So, yeah, not good. What the heck? We got a severe thunderstorm warning with no location on the Empire. Oh, in Canada. That's why it has no location. Yep, so that blip that we saw earlier has kind of just formed into this one that's right on top of Boise City. This big red, yellow blob right there. That was a little tiny blip that we were watching. And it's kind of just been, I don't know, adopted by this parent storm. But it's starting to do a split right here. You see how it's weakened right there? Starting to do a split. I'm still struggling to see where the tornado possible part of this storm would be. Hmm. It's got a tornado possible tag on it. Right here? Somewhere. If I had to guess, that tornado possible is going to be somewhere in here. So, anywhere within those blue circles, or I guess ovals, is where I think that tornado possible tag would be located. Lee, how does it feel to have to sign up for the military draft? Actually, if you don't, you go to jail, so you pick your poison. I don't think you do too good in jail. So they kind of can. You have to. It's the law. Oh, we got a, we got a, we got a blip again. Hmm. Interesting. That storm that was up here, gone. The storm that was here, diminished. New form. I think this right here is really just hindered the production of storms. But yeah, Lee, it's the law. You have to, otherwise you pick your poison, I guess. But I don't think. I don't. Yeah, I don't think that I would want to be in prison. So I would do it. I mean, not like you really have a choice. You have to, but wait for. Uh, well, Lee, I don't know about that. Not everyone would. Don't take that the wrong way, but I don't think everyone would. So, Well, it's kind of hard to focus on the weather when this stuff hasn't really fired up yet. It probably won't fire up yet for another hour or so. But uh, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Lee, it all depends. Like, if it's a significant like outbreak, longer than normal, like um uh yeah, it all depends. That's a hard question to answer, especially when your first stream is kind of like a test stream and stuff. No, we got a pretty significant storm right here. What just happened to my pen? Significant storm right there. Okay. Okay. Could have some possible rotation. Pretty broad, but it could be rotating just a little bit. We might have some road. Whoa. Nah. Never mind. Okay, there is a tornado watch out in this area. So, Alrighty. Anyone new who's just joined, please just say something in the chat. Could be a hello, could be a question, something to get the ball rolling here. Liven up the stream a little bit. Alright, now the cells are starting to fire up a little bit, guys. So, took them probably an hour later than what we expected. But yeah, if anyone's new here, just ask a question in the chat. We can ask some questions while we answer some questions while we wait for things to really ramp up here. So fire away. And we have a tornado warning. We have one tornado warning active right now in Harrison County, Texas. So we'll go to this real quick. But yes, if you have any questions, now would be the time to ask them, as we have gotten our first severe action of the day. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask them now. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good hook there. Yep. Let's see. So we just got a new radar scan. Hmm. Okay, see. So velocity still shows some pretty decent rotation involved with the storm. Um, yeah, so just one tornado warning right now. It's radar indicated, obviously. Um, the severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado is located near Marshall, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Damage to roofs, windows, vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. If you live in a mobile home, it will be damaged or destroyed. Dangerous storm will be near Marshall around 3:55, so it is there now. Um, but yeah, we have our reds going like this and our greens going like this, so it is indicative of some rotation. That was really loud. Um, but do we have any questions? Any questions at all? They do not have to be weather related either. Oh, yeah, you can see it's getting a Fed inflow. Oh my gosh. I cannot draw. Lee, if you're watching this, you'll get this joke, but I can't draw good lines like Mr. Smite. I can draw about as good as lines as Mr. Stat can, and you know, he wasn't the best at drawing some lines, but we powered through it, chugged through it. So, this is our main area of concern right there. It's not that bad, right, Lee? We can't. Not. I can't be that bad at drawing a line. That's funny. Oh man. Um. Yeah. Um. This looks like it could be wrapping up, and it looks like it could also just be cycling through, which I bet it's just doing a little cycle here. We can play the last 7 frames of the storm and watch the. So it kind of just. expire? Expires in 14 minutes. Would not be surprised if they extend this tornado warning out for places like Wisconsin. If they were to extend this tornado warning, it would probably be something like this. Again, Lee, Mr. Stack drawing right there. So it would affect places like Wisconsin. A little bit of can't read what that tells me is. Uncertain. So yeah, impact places it wouldn't be big. So impact places like uncertain, Wisconsin, maybe Greenwood. It depends. I mean, the storm is it is moving east. So even then, the new warning probably would even look like this. So then it would include Wisconsin and Greenwood, and then uncertain, you would be fine. You just get hit with some of the northern flank of the storm, but right now, beautiful lines. I know, I know. Yeah, but if you have anyone new joining in right now, just comment hello, comment hi, or if you're just tuning back in, um, comment hello, comment hi. Um, um, Now do keep in mind that this tornado warning is not even in the most volatile area for tornadoes either. I mean, this is out in extreme eastern Texas. The most volatile area for tornadoes is out in western Texas. Um, um, the part of Texas that's in that tornado watch, it's still pretty far out here. It's still pretty far out west. Um, I don't know, Stephanie. I do not know. I've got a few places in mind, um, but nothing narrowed down as of now. Let's see if they've issued any if there's any new mesoscales discussions. Um, Obviously there's this new one down here. What did it read? Oh, this isn't even a new one. It's just And I apologize, guys. What you're seeing right now on your screens is not what I'm seeing. Like, I'm back onto the radar site. It's just before the live, I did not adjust the latency, so how late and how far back the display on your screens from my screen is. So the next stream we do, I will make sure I get that properly updated, and it'll should should run smoother, and it won't be so late for you guys because it's kind of hard right now to do this with having the stuff so laid late for you versus what I'm seeing. So still got our one tornado warning here. Um, doesn't look as impressive as it once did, but so yeah. If anyone has any questions, um, feel free to ask them, and when I get back, I will answer them. So I will be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. I'm back. Okay. Um, had to get some water. Had to stay hydrated over here, as I anticipate if we didn't grab our water, our mouth would get pretty dry. So. Any questions? Alright, so tornado warning has expired and nothing, yeah, and that rotation's pretty minimal, but we will remain and continue to watch that. But are there any questions? Okay, so now our hook has formed again. So the hook has reformed. Um, right now I think the storm's really just starting. So um, But um, yeah. So oh no, Lee. No, no. When you hit a certain amount of subscribers, YouTube um starts paying you so many cents per view and stuff. I think you have to have 1,000 subscribers and then like 1,000 or 4,000 watch hours for that to happen and stuff. So trust me, we are by no means anywhere near that right now. So yeah, we are by no means anywhere near that whatsoever. But baby steps. Don't laugh at my question. Well, I'm gonna laugh because that it's funny. No, it's not a freelance gig, and no, no company's gonna pick me up besides the company YouTube, who have already picked me up when they accepted my live request. So yeah, but no. Once I get 1,000 subscribers and either 1,000 or 4,000 view hours total, then then I'm monetized, basically meaning then I can start making money. But until then, no, I don't make any money off these. Humble beginnings, yes, humble beginnings. Yep, exactly. And Lee, I don't know if you can notice, but your name is blue and there's a wrench by your name, so that means you are a channel moderator. So eventually, when this channel grows, we'll need moderators in chat just to, in the name, moderate and just monitor the chat, make sure nothing gets out of hand. But right now, with how small a channel is, your job's pretty easy. You just sit back and relax and enjoy the streams. If you're just tuning in, we have a active tornado warning in eastern Texas. Um, I'll smite the haters for real. Gosh. No, if you're just tuning in, chat, put something in the chat, say hello, say hi, or ask any questions you have, concerns. We're just getting started with the severe weather. Obviously we've been live for a while, but just a little preparation because we didn't really know what was all going to go on and stuff. So yeah, it was just a little preparation and stuff. So hello, Abby. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so far nothing's really changed, which is good. There's no mesoscale discussions, so lucky for us. Yeah, we still have one active tornado warning, but we're just gonna see. And I'll check sometime to see when this goes down. Depending on the time of it, we might go live for it. It just depends. But yeah, are there any questions? Any questions, concerns? Just one tornado warning right now. Nothing too crazy. And the tornado warning's rotation is really broad too, so I don't expect anything too crazy to come of this. Oh, Abby, you tell Froggers I say hi. So we might have something. Might be trying to cycle again. It's also having probably gonna have the cell merger here, which more than likely will be a deconstructive cell merger, basically meaning that the storm that is behind this one, so um, this one will merge with the tornadic one. Oh my gosh, Mr. Stack drawing lines again, Lee. um, will merge with the storm in front of it and probably take, and it'll just like the rotation in the storm will just go away, and there won't be any more rotation. Or it could be a constructive cell merger, which would increase the rotation, but it all depends the environment that it's in, and it's not in that tornadic environment. But if we zoom out here and we go over to the tornadic areas, oh yeah, so we have some storms forming right there, just north of Odessa, Texas. But I'll be right back. I will be back in 60 seconds. So, what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to end this stream and stuff, but I will start a new one, but I'll make it so hopefully we are on like the same wavelength. Obviously, so I mean, is what I see is what you see. Okay.